U.S. women drop five-setter to China to close out 2025 VNL Week 3. The U.S. women's national team completed Volleyball Nations League, or VNL, preliminary play with a 3-2, 18-25, 19-25, 25-21, 25-21, 18-16 loss to China on Sunday night at the UT Arlington College Park Center in Arlington, Texas. The U.S. finished 7-5, including 3-1 in front of the home crowd, and qualified for the VNL Finals with an 8th-place finish. The U.S. will travel to Poland for the VNL Finals, where it will meet top-seeded Italy, which finished play with a 12-0 record. Giving an opportunity to some of the less experienced players is one of our big goals this summer, so I'm really happy we got that. I love the way that we battled tonight. We obviously had some lulls here and there. I thought China woke up and played some really good volleyball and challenged us. I love how we responded to that. It would have been very easy for us to get in that 5th game and not fight. I think when we've been in those big moments, we have done a nice job competing. The U.S. led in blocks 10-9 and aces 4-1, while China held the edge in kills 67-64. Outside hitter Sarah Franklin led all players with 32 points on 29 kills and 3 blocks. She finished with 11 successful receptions and 4 digs. We are going to learn a lot from this and continue to grow. We saw a lot of really good things out there on the court. China did a really good job changing up in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th sets. We just need to be better at responding at that, said Franklin, who was competing in her first VNL this year. Opposite Taylor Mims scored her first VNL point when she entered the match in the 3rd set, finishing the night with 10 points on 9 kills and a block. Middle blocker Aja O'Neal scored 9 points on 7 kills and 2 blocks, and outside Roni Jones-Perry also contributed 9 points with 7 kills and 2 aces. Jones-Perry led the team with 13 successful receptions and added 11 digs. As it did throughout VNL play, the U.S. got tremendous play from the libero position, as Morgan Hentz recorded 20 digs, 8 more than the next highest total by any player. Opposite Danielle Coutinho totaled 8 points on 6 kills and 2 blocks, and middle blocker Breon Butler scored 7 points on 5 kills and 2 blocks. A Franklin block gave the U.S. an 11-5 lead in the first set, and the lead was still 4 points, 15-11, when Jones-Perry scored. China then went on a 5-1 run to even the set at 16. A Franklin kill gave the U.S. the lead back, and then Fairbanks served for 5 consecutive points, which featured an ace and 2 more serves that turned into overpasses. Franklin led all players with 7 points on 5 kills and 2 blocks. A great dig by Hench led to a Coutinho out-of-system kill that gave the U.S. an 8-6 lead in the 2nd set. Another Fairbanks ace, a China hitting error, and a Franklin kill on an overpass concluded a 5-0 U.S. run that made it 11-6. China had a 7-1 run, but the U.S. responded with its own 7-2 streak to take a 20-14 lead. Franklin scored on back-to-back points, keyed by digs from O'Neal to complete the run. Franklin's 7th kill and 8th point of the set gave the U.S. a 21-16 lead, and Butler scored 3 of the team's final 4 points of the set. Butler's block made it 22-17, her kill on an overpass gave the U.S. set point, and she ended the set with a kill that went straight down. Mims scored her first VNL point to even the set at 16. It was the last tie of the set, as China scored the next 2 points and led the rest of the set. The set win clinched 6th place for China in the VNL standings and set up a quarterfinal match with Japan at the VNL Finals. Franklin recorded 6 more kills to raise her match total to 18 kills and 21 points through 3 sets. China took a 9-4 lead in the 4th set and led by as many as 8 points, 19-11. China took advantage of the U.S. passing at just a 30% rate in the set. Franklin again led the squad with 6 kills. The U.S. led 5-3 in the deciding set before China ran off 3 points in a row. The set was tied 9 times, including every other point from 10-10 through 16-16. Mims recorded a block to tie the set at 12 and a kill to even the score at 14-14. An O'Neal kill tied the set at 15, and Franklin's 29th kill and 32nd point after a great up by Jones-Perry evened the score at 16-16. Mims scored 5 points on 4 kills and her block, and Franklin added 5 more kills. I learned a lot, added Sullivan, who was coaching the U.S. women for the first time in the VNL. Anytime we get these opportunities and experiences to play, I think we learn a lot not just about the personnel on our team, but also our culture and what kind of team we are with a bunch of systems we've implemented. We also learn about our weaknesses as you get exposed in some things. It's awesome to be able to get back in the gym and tighten that stuff up and try to get better. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the American Playbook. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.